Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Ned over My Philippine Dreams, N to the E to the D over at MPD, etc., etc., etc. Today is Saturday, October something. And if you hear some background noise, it's because my neighbors seem to be having a little bit of a party today. Fiesta, if you will. First up, we're having a spaghetti fest tomorrow. Kuya Bud Brown, YouTuber here in Dumaguete, has been nice enough to allow use of his time, his energy, and his Molly mobile to help transport the food. We're going to do about 150 or 160 McDonald's spaghetti meals, and we're going to be bringing them down to Tinago tomorrow afternoon at around 1 p.m. Tinago is one of the poor areas of Dumaguete, and luckily we have somebody that we know that lives in there, and she helps organize this every time we do it. I'm not a charity. Don't get it twisted. I'm definitely not a charity, but I do get donations. If you go to the website, you'll see the PayPal thing. If you found this information to be of use, consider donating. And every now and then, I'll take some of that money and combine some of my money, and we'll do a spaghetti fest. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. Also, hopefully, June, Nikki, and Nano from the kids' house that we built back in 2014 or 2015 will be there once again to help pass out the food. Because I don't actually like to pass the food out myself, because of the whole white savior thing, so it's better to have Filipinos do it. And other news, because this is a personal update, I've been having some motivation issues, if not bordering on downright depression at times. I've been feeling a little stuck, and I've been feeling like I need some sort of change. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if the problem is with me, because no matter where you go, there you are, or if it's just here, if I need a change. I've been here almost 5 years now in Dumaguete, and I'm just wondering if a change isn't needed. I know that Henry over from Life Beyond the Sea is actually planning on going to Vietnam and Cambodia and Thailand and stuff. So maybe that's something. I tried to do a Hangouts with all my Patreons. I have a Patreon channel. I got like 11 people on there. Thank you once again to all my Patreons. I tried to do a Hangouts, but I'm stupid and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So it wasn't really able to get done. I was only actually able to Skype with one person. So I think what I'm going to do next time is do a Skype conference calls with whatever Patreons want to get involved with that. It's just an opportunity to, talk on a more private, intimate level, if you will, and talk about things that I really can't talk about sometimes on the channel. So once again, thanks to all the people that are supporting the channel on Patreon. And I'll try to get over these technical difficulties as they were. Also, I just wanted to respond to some people that are saying, I see a lot of comments, well, not a lot of comments, but some people are saying, Ned, why are you focusing on the negative? Because when I do these, whenever there's a crime involving a foreigner or something, I try to have it covered. There's a couple reasons I do that, just to let people know that the Philippines isn't all puppies and rainbows. There's problems here, there's issues here, and like everywhere else in the world, it can be dangerous at times. But I also try, if you notice, every video that I do on a crime here, I try to bring in the cultural context, some of the reasons for some of the behaviors, or some of my hypotheses and theories behind why some of these things occur. So that's basically, I'm not really trying to focus on the negative, but I got to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I got a pretty big channel now. I mean, relatively speaking, I got over like 32,000 subscribers and almost 10 million views. So I feel like I have a duty to talk about, again, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Also got some video coming up soon. Did a couple trips over to Dipolog for a couple days. Dipolog is a city down in northern Mindanao, and it's possessed of some of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen. So I got some photos down there, and I took a lot of video, and I'll be putting that up soon, definitely. And finally, I just watched the Khabib-McGregor fight that occurred, I guess, 4 or 5 days ago, or last week, and it was quite the fight. I am glad that Khabib won. That man is a machine. He's a grinder. There's just, I mean, it's so weird to see him take on guys, because even though they know what he's gonna do, most fighters are just unable to deal with it. And finally, physically I'm doing pretty good. No big neck issues. I just noticed I have dirt on my hands. I'm not sure why. The back's been acting up a little bit, especially when I travel. I notice, and they got those soft mattresses. My back doesn't like that. And finally, one thing I have noticed, because like I said, I've almost been here for 5 years, I'm allergic to something here. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's mango pollen or what, but today was really bad with the sneezing and everything. Luckily, they sell Zyrtec here. It's government subsidized, and it's only 3 pesos a pill. So the Zyrtec helps quite a bit. As a matter of fact, every year I go back and I got to bring some with me. So that's basically my personal update. I'm looking forward to the Spaghetti Fest tomorrow. I'll try to get some video of that for sure. Thanks again to everybody who's donated, everybody who's supporting my work on Patreon. It is also much appreciated. Keep dreaming and be well, and I will see you next time on my Philippine Dreams. Yeah, something like that.